order to use behavior change strategies effectively, you need to understand that not all consequences are created equal. The power of something to be a reinforcer or a punishment depends on a number of things: the intrinsic value of the consequence to the person, the setting, and how satiated or deprived the person is of something desired. Value to the person counts. One person's poison could be another person's passion. A reinforcer is something a person will change his or her behavior to get relief from. If the person does not care one way or the other about the consequence, it will not work as reinforcement. The context counts. Assess the potency of consequences in different situations. A reinforcer in one situation may be a punishment in another. Bringing chocolates to a person who's trying to avoid sweets is going to be a punishment, but can definitely be reinforcement when a person is not trying to avoid sweets and wants to enjoy them. The quantity of a reinforcer counts too. Satiation or having a desire for something satisfied completely can make people feel as though they have had too much. This can make something unpleasant that would have otherwise been reinforcing. If people are deprived of something they like, it is more likely to be an effective reinforcer than something they can have whenever they want. Consequences are more effective in the long run than arbitrary consequences. Natural consequences can be reinforcing or punishing. One type of effective punishment is to let natural negative consequences happen. A nasty hangover is a natural consequence for drinking too much. Not every behavior has natural consequences, or the natural consequences are too dangerous. In these cases, arbitrary consequences can be necessary. A teen violates curfew 1 week and may be grounded for the following weekend. Although it is common for parents to ground children for various infractions, staying at home on the weekend is not a natural consequence of staying out late on the previous weekend. In these cases, punishment should be specific, time-limited, and fit the crime. Behavior learned in one situation may not happen in the other situations. New behaviors have to be learned in all relevant contexts. Learning is highly associated with situation. We learn, for example, that we might be punished for talking when in church, but we are likely to be rewarded for talking in social situations. We learn that when a certain person is present, we might be punished for specific behaviors, and when that person is absent and other people are present, we might be rewarded. Behavior rewarded at home may be punished at work. To change our own or another person's behavior, we need to pay attention to the situation. It is very important with learning or teaching a new behavior not to assume that if the behavior is learned in one situation, it will transfer to another.